Okay, hi Sasha. Yeah, I thought I'd do a little video. It's kind of different. Some of the stuff I have, some 8-track tapes and my cassette tapes of the Beatles. They're stuffed together and apart. I've only got 4 8-tracks. I don't know whatever happened. The first car I ever had, I had an 8-track player, and I even had a stereo that I could make 8-track tapes on, but I got a 8-track player. I don't know if it even works anymore now, but anyway, here we go. I got the early Beatles on 8-track, and I got half of the White Album, part 2. This is the second disc of that, and then I got Paul McCartney, Tug of War, 8-track. And I got Ringo Starr, Stop and Smell the Roses, 8-track tape. So that's all the 8-tracks I got. Now my cassettes, I got John Lennon, Imagine, got that, and I got Tug of War, probably one of my favorite Paul McCartney albums. I have it on, I got it on CD, LP, cassette, 8-track, so got it all covered there with Tug of War. Then I got this Paul McCartney, the Russian album. There's that. And then I got Trippin' Alive Fantastic. It's kind of dusty. That's a double CD. I think it came out in, what, 1990, I guess. And I got Unplugged, Paul McCartney, on CD, or on cassette. Each of them were numbered 43597. I can't see that good without my glasses on, so I know on that last video I said the wrong number, but don't have my glasses, I can't see much. Okay, now here's George, Gone Troppo, on cassette. That's another one that one of my favorites of George's. Have it on LP, CD, and cassette. Don't have the 8-track. The Best of Dark Horse, George Harrison. And I got the old Travelin' Wilburys. What was it, Volume 3? I got that on cassette. Okay, now I got a lot of Ringo for some reason. I know I cut some of these. I got real cheap. Whoop! I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm not even going to say it. Ringo's 76 album, 1976. These were like in the cutout bin for $1.99 or something. And Ringo the 4th. I know I might be the only one, but it's one of my favorite Ringo albums. And I got it on LP, cassette, and CD. And this is Stop and Smell the Roses. I got this one covered all the way. LP, CD, cassette, 8-track. I got this one covered, all bases. Here's Old Wave. That's the one that came out in 1983. I had to get this at a record show. It never was released in America. And I had to buy the cassette. This is from Canada. It never was released until later. It was released on CD. But this is the only way you could get this album. So then I got Time Takes Time on cassette. One of my favorite Ringo albums. and Vertical Man. That's the last one of his that I bought on CD, on cassette. So I don't think they even make cassettes anymore. Now these next cassettes are cassette singles. By the end of the 80s, towards the end of the 80s, they quit putting out 45 so much, and like singles that used to be on 45s, they put them on cassette tapes. So I started buying those for a while. So I got My Brave Face, Paul McCartney. That's a cassette single. Oops, still got the receipt too. How much was it? I don't know. Well, I bought this June 22nd, 1989. It was $2.37, I guess. So, but that was supposed to be the thing of the future. Instead of 45s, they were going to put out cassette singles. So, and then I got this one, Paul McCartney, on cassette single. And I got Figure of Eight. All these were from the Flowers in the Dirt album. And I got Put It There, Paul McCartney, cassette, single. And then I got 3 George Harrison. Got My Mind Set on You. Oh, I got the receipt for that one too. And there, you know, there's like one song on one side and one song on the other, just like a 45. Let's see. I bought it at Record Town. February 12th, 1988. It was, I think it was $1.99. So I always try to keep my receipts. I'm surprised I can still read it. And When We Was Fab. That's a cassette single. So, and the last one is Cheer Down, George Harrison. So that's my 8 tracks and cassettes. So I hope you liked watching this. Thanks.